Well, good morning, Patriots. How you doing? Well, in another episode of Leftist Stupidity and how boomerangs come back, and it's another example how leftists only want rules for conservatives to follow, but when leftists have to follow them, they don't like it. Here in my home state of New York, the Empire State, of course, you've had Mayor Adams complain about migrants being everywhere, how he said he can't support them, even though he campaigned, we love our migrants, we love our immigrants, they make the country work. Well, he got what he wanted, he's complaining about it. Now, Kathy Hochul has come out and said, if you're going to leave your country, please go somewhere else. Wow. Now, according to the left, that's a racist remark. But do you see anyone in the media calling Hochul a racist? Nah. Maybe because she's trans? I don't know. I don't know. How does that work? But, this Hochul was lieutenant governor when Cuomo made this a sanctuary state. So, she has the power with the Democrats in control of both the state Senate and the Assembly to make it an unsanctuary state. But will she do that? No. Instead, you think she'd blame Joe Biden? Hey, can you close the border? You think Mayor Adams tell him, hey, can you close the border? No. They won't criticize Biden. They'll complain about the very thing they wanted. And the very thing Biden gave them. And they'll say it ain't working, but they won't change anything. Leftist stupidity at its best. Now, everyone's been to New York City lately, or for the last few... well, excuse me. Well, I'll tell you, we've had a homeless problem for quite a while. Ever since the post-Giuliani and, to his credit also, Mayor Bloomberg, they all came back in a flash under de Blasio, now continue to get worse under Eric Adams. Apparently, according to leftist logic, the way to solve the homeless problem with your own people is to bring more homeless people in from other countries and then go a step ahead and put them in 4- and 5-star hotels on the taxpayer dime and feed them. As they stand outside, getting fat, they're lighting it up and smoking joints. I suppose the leftists think the way to cure diabetes is to have more sugar, or to cure AIDS, to put dirt in your arm, or to eat more fatty foods to solve your cholesterol problem, and probably the way to solve cancer with a bunch of loony leftists is to make the tumors bigger. But instead of telling Joe Biden to close the border, she's asking for federal funds. Now, if you're asking for federal funds and the migrants know the federal funds go to New York, guess where they're coming, Miss Kathy Hochul, Eric Adams? That's right, to New York City and to New York State. On top of that, we've had about, seems about like 3 feet of rain over the last weekend. Most of Brooklyn is underwater. 150 schools, public schools are underwater. Subways are pretty much shut down. And you have people in the homeless everywhere. Now, the good thing about all this rain, it might have cleaned up the stench of stale urine from all these homeless people. And maybe all the crap feces from these people are flowing down the street now into the sewer system. I don't know. But it just goes to tell you that leftists, when given control, ruin everything they touch again. You know, the same leftist that told us if you take an unproven jab, it will help cure or prevent the old Charlie 19er, even though they lied to you about that. You know, the same people that told you if you wear that paper 22-cent mask or whatever, how much it costs, it's going to protect you, even though it's been proven nothing works. Or maybe you were that jackass that said, stay 6 feet away from me. I don't need to get sick. Or maybe you were the total idiot in the store obeying those one-way signs in the grocery aisles and told people, look, you're supposed to go this way. Jackasses. But this is the state of New York right now. Leftists have no one to blame but themselves. And Hochul knows he can't blame conservatives because they control the whole state. Same thing in New York City. 51 members of the New York City Council. I think 48 of them are Democrats. Now, I would blame the voters of New York City because I tell you right now, if Mayor Eric Adams were to be up for re-election tomorrow, I think there are enough jackasses down there that would vote the same way because they've been brainwashed telling you that the other party's so terrible. Even though they are putting other people ahead of you and tell you they're more important than you, they would vote for him. But then again, after watching Zeldin get that election stolen from Hochul, I'll have to tell you. How does Chuck Schumer get 86% of the vote? And yet Kathy Hochul only won by 51.49%, even though Zeldin won 30% of the city, with something Governor George Pataki didn't do. So, there you have it. Another day in the life of a New Yorker. Another day in the life of this conservative New Yorker living among stupid people. Links will be down at the bottom. Let me know what you think. If you're a New Yorker, let me know. We'll talk to you later.